Hey, this is Dave Manelsky from Groundwire. I wanted to show off a new managed package that we created for processing online payments. The group that hired us was Rockwood Leadership Institute. They needed some online payment solutions, nativeforce.com, served up from Visualforce and Sites. And they have two types of they have payments for registrations that they do, and they also have gift and donation processing. So we created a managed package in Salesforce. It's an online payment package. It's managed, but there's a few interesting pieces of this that I wanted to show off today. They're interesting from a technical perspective. The package is managed, but all of the classes within the package are global, and all the methods are global virtual. So things can be overridden within the package. Let's take a look around here. So this is a sites page that we've created for registration payments. It talks to the payment package can talk to Authorize.net and PayPal as payment gateways. So this sites page hands off. This sites page lives outside of the package. It's been created by us, custom for a single client, but it talks to the package for its payment processing. So it calls a processing class, which talks to the payment gateway, returns, did this payment process or exceptions or what have you back from PayPal or Authnet. Has a listener to handle IPNs and Authnet silent posts and process those within the database as well. What's cool about it is that we've completely abstracted the talking to PayPal and the payment gateway in the synchronous transaction. We've completely abstracted that from all of the database processing, and I'll show you what I mean here. So let's go take a look under the hood. So this is the online payments app in Salesforce here. We have a way to configure different types of payment processors, so you can set up as many Authnet processing settings or PayPal gateway configuration that you want to set here. You can have a number of different processors in your system, and different pages can use different processors. We have a very simple payment terminal. This is mostly for testing. We haven't really polished it up for end user terminal stuff that can be called from an opportunity record or something like that, but that's coming down the road here. And then there's a couple interesting bits in here. There are user configured settings. So the user configured settings are in custom settings, and there's a bunch of stuff in here. But the piece that I really want to show today is this payment to Salesforce class name setting. What this is the way this package works is that it goes and processes payments from it goes to Authnet and PayPal and processes them, and then it calls a class to do the database processing. So everybody wants to track their data differently, right? Different organizations have different rules about how they want to manage donations and opportunities, and they want to create line items, or they want to create their special widget records, or they have to be with a specific record type. The point is that every client or every customer, every organization has their own special rules, and you want your online payment solution to be flexible enough to accommodate that different type of logic. And the way that we've done that is with a simple factory pattern here, and we creatively use the JSON parser to do this. So the JSON parser allows you to basically dynamically instantiate a class, and that's exactly what we're doing here. So once our online payment code goes off and talks to Authnet and PayPal, it calls a payment processing class, and that payment processing class is registered in this custom setting. So for Rockwood Leadership Institute, they needed a specific type of processing for their registration payments, which were sort of really unique to them, right? This is not generic, their business process. And so we needed to create a special payment processing class, which is actually an overridden class of one of the classes that lives inside of the online payments managed package, and we override that, and we override a handful of methods, and in fact there's only about 60 lines of code that does the overriding, and a handful of tests, and that allows us to do our own custom processing on the back end in the database. So we create these special registration records and things that are unique to this specific client that we're serving. So really cool ability to have an online payment solution that is highly extensible for different varieties of database processing that you may be doing for the payments that you receive. And not sure how we're going to roll this out on the App Exchange, but look for a blog post from me in the coming weeks explaining how this works, and our plans for the release may be open source, community owned. We'll let you know. Thanks.